There's a lot of confusion about how the muscles are impacted by the result of cold plunging. Today's video, I'm going to share with you one thing it most definitely does do and one thing it most definitely does not. And my guess is one of the two will surprise you. Let's get into it. First, we need to understand what muscle inflammation really is, because inflammation itself isn't bad. When you run, your muscle fibers develop tiny micro tears. That's normal. That's how muscles adapt and grow stronger. Inflammation is simply your body sending blood, oxygen, nutrients, and immune cells to repair that damage. So inflammation isn't the enemy. Prolonged or excessive inflammation is. This is the part cold plunging absolutely affects. When you enter cold water, your blood vessels constrict, a process called vasoconstriction. That reduces blood flow to the inflamed area. Less blood flow means less swelling means less pressure on the nerves. And that's why pain often decreases. So cold plunging is extremely effective at controlling the symptoms of inflammation. But here's the part most people don't realize. Cold plunging does not directly heal the muscle. It doesn't rebuild the fibers. It doesn't speed up protein synthesis, and it doesn't replace proper recovery, sleep, or nutrition. It changes the environment, but your body still has to do the repair work. For runners, this matters because we're constantly balancing recovery with adaptation. We want to feel better, but we also want to get stronger. And sometimes those two goals don't perfectly align. Think of inflammation like water pressure in a damaged pipe. Cold plunging doesn't fix the pipe, it just turns down the pressure. That's helpful, but it's not the same as repairing the damage. What's up, buddy? How's it going? All right, 4 minutes today. Let's get out and continue the conversation.
Recovery mode activated. Muscles, relaxed, inflammation, quacking, and fear.
Frank, you've been in there so long your beak is turning blue.
That's not blue. That's optimized circulation.
Frank, I'm serious. I read that cold plunging can slow muscle growth if you do it at the wrong time.
Oh, here we go. Another internet duck scientist.
I'm just saying, if you lift weights and jump straight into cold water, you might be telling your muscles, hey, don't grow yet.
But my soreness disappears. I can flap again tomorrow.
Recovery and growth aren't the same thing, Frank.
You're just bitter because you couldn't stay afloat in the tank.
I wasn't sinking, I was testing gravity.
Right, that tracks.
Look, I agree it helps with inflammation. Less swelling, less pain, better mobility.
Exactly. That's what I've been quacking about.
But if someone's goal is building muscle size, timing matters.
So you're saying cold plunges are good,
For recovery,
but not perfect.
for muscle growth, if used right after lifting.
So basically, we're both right?
Don't get used to that.
All right, ducks. Ceasefire. Frank's right. Cold plunging is great for reducing inflammation, soreness, and helping you feel ready to train again. And Jill's right, if your main goal is muscle growth, plunging immediately after strength training might slightly blunt that growth response. Use it for recovery days, endurance training, or soreness control. Be more strategic around heavy lifting days. You're both right, just talking about different goals.
I knew it. I'm right.
We're both right.
I'll take it.
So you just finished a taxing workout or a long run, and your muscles are sore, and you're asking yourself, okay, should I cold plunge now? I'm glad you asked that question, because you need to determine whether or not your priority is quicker recovery or the ability to let your muscles grow. Because if your sole purpose is to get the most out of muscle growth, cold plunging immediately after an intense workout or run is not the best. So for me, if I have back-to-back long runs, then I am most definitely going to cold plunge after the first long run, and maybe not after the second, because I'm going to let my body rest and recover and let the muscles grow more naturally. So yeah, decide whether you want to prioritize recovery or muscle growth when you cold plunge after an intense workout.
Cold plunging is most useful when inflammation is excessive. After races, very long runs, injuries, or heavy training blocks. It's especially helpful when swelling limits movement or causes pain. But using cold plunge aggressively after every workout can reduce some of the signals your body uses to adapt and grow stronger. So cold plunging isn't a daily hammer, it's a precision tool. And this is where the science meets real life, because every runner eventually asks the same question. There isn't one right answer. There's only the right answer for your goals, your training block, and your body. Cold plunging isn't about copying what others do. It's about understanding why you're doing it. Cold plunging isn't magic. But when you understand what it actually does and what it doesn't, it becomes a powerful tool, not just for recovery, but for smarter training. If this helped you understand your training a little bit better, I'd love for you to stick around. I share everything I'm learning, the wins, the mistakes, and the reality of doing hard things. So if you enjoyed this, consider liking the video and subscribing so you can keep growing with me. And as always, stay cold.